Hello, guys. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Me, myself, after Sunday school and regular church, cooked some dinner. Everything is going wonderful. I have no complaints. I have nothing to complain about. It's just such a beautiful day, and I'm so thankful that God is God all by Himself. So today, I'm doing this live while I'm driving, so I won't be reading any comments. And I'm doing this live because I wanted to talk about some things as far as Lele, when she did her special last night. I want to talk about that, and I want to talk about the reaction channels that came on after that. And I want to talk to the new channels that's starting up. I want to talk to them about some things. And so I'm just going to drive and talk. So I won't be reading any comments because I got to keep my eyes on the road. But thank you guys for tuning in and listening. And it's going to be pretty interesting what I have to say. So I want to start off with the reaction channels. The new reaction channels. I want you guys to just think about what I'm about to say and then position yourself in the right spot. So for myself, I've been doing this influencer thing for over a year now. And I don't get a lot of supporters as fast as the negative channels or somebody that's against somebody. I get my subscribers slow because of that reason, I think, because I'm not on anybody's team. So people don't know whether to support me and get behind me because I don't stand for anybody's team. I just like to just be open, stay neutral in the middle, so that way I can discuss any subject that I want to without being placed in a box and somebody coming back later saying, but you said, this about that person. So I try to keep myself neutral because I don't be wanting people to say that to me. Because they really, really strict. The subscribers and fans are really strict about you being on a team. And when you don't take a stand and be on anybody's team, then they don't know how to take you on that. So they just kind of just be standoffish and just watch you from afar, So that's just the chance that you take when trying to be an influencer and be open-minded and being able to run your platform how you want to run your platform. But once you get trapped in that trap, as far as being biased, standing behind somebody, then you're no longer a reaction channel because you all are saying the same thing. In order to be a reaction channel, you got to have an open mind and have a different point of view. You all can't just agree on the same thing all the time. It's got to be somebody in your midst that doesn't see it that way. And that's where I come in. See, I don't agree with everything that everybody say. I got my own mind. I run my own platform, and I'm part of the Phenomenal Woman group, sisterhood, kings and queens. And on my platform, we talk about what we want to talk about. It's anybody. Hot topics. It's whatever the hot topics is. So, I said all that to say this. After Lele tell-all story last night, a lot of people came after her, and they was like, she's lying, and I have an open mind, so I can't say she's lying because I don't know, I wasn't there. So I can't stand so strongly in my truth if I'm gonna call her a liar and I wasn't even there. I mean, that story could have happened just like the one that Latrice told. If you all can be so strong and stand behind her and believe her story, why can't the other story be true? Just, it happened over some 30 years ago. I can remember stuff in my childhood that happened to me. When I tell it to one of my siblings, they have a totally different story. It'd be totally different from my story, what I remember. So that could happen, guys. Now, that's when you're being fair. When you can be biased. Unbiased. When you can be unbiased, that's when you're being fair. But when you take such a strong stand and call a person a liar, and you call yourself reactions go both ways. You got to tell both sides of the story and stay in the middle. You can't take sides. It's very important because a lot of your new channels are really, really good. You all are really, really good with your research, really, really good with your information. So I feel like when you're doing research and putting out information, you should do research on everybody that you're reporting on. Before you take a stand and say that person's not telling the truth. Look at both sides of the spectrum. That's how you do that. And for everybody that didn't, so I can't read comments. But I'm just gonna talk. So I was talking to the new channels that's coming about. Just letting them know, be very careful about that, because when you start banding behind somebody, then you lose your way. And people start expecting you to just talk about one thing all the time. And then even if you don't say, I'm Team Trees, or I'm Team Coco, or I'm Team Roz, they will put you on the team. So you have to make yourself clear. I'm on nobody's team. I talk about all of them. I talk about all of them. I talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I talk about what I really see. So that put me in the mind of, everybody was saying that the Lele did not have her own place. And I mean, we've been talking about this for about 3 weeks, I'll say, or more, that she don't have her own place. She been evicted. The first time I heard it was a person in my comments saying that it's public records that she's been evicted. I don't know about that kind of stuff. I don't know about when a person get evicted, it being public records and you can just post it all over social media. But the lady kept saying, she do got a place, she do got a place. And then they stuttered saying she don't. So she took it upon herself last night. I don't know whether that was her place she was showing everybody or not. I have no idea. I don't care about that. That's what I'm saying. I don't put it that close to my heart where I don't care whether that was her spot or not. But I'm just trying to show you guys how you guys do, how you got. Now, if I was a flip-flop, y'all would make sure I understood that I was being a flip-flopper. So, back to the story. So, the lady showed you guys her spot. Lele. She showed you guys her spot. You guys immediately forgot about, she ain't got nowhere to live to. Look how dirty it is. Look how dirty it is. Clothes everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just looking at you guys like, come on, guys. Okay, the whole point of her showing you guys her spot was to show you guys that she got a place to go. And I just want to be fair. That's the only way I know how to be. I don't see everything that Latrice do is right. I still got a lot of questions. I want to know why every time somebody want to tell a story about her, she do a live to try to get in front of the story. I want to understand that. And I also want to know why, like I said, I got my own questions. I got some hard questions. And nobody's answering my question. My question is like, so when Latrice told us about what happened when she was a child, about the dog situation, We have people that's been following her for like 8 years. Why you guys never heard that story until lately when somebody else said it? You know, why did they have? Why did she? I thought she told her whole life. I thought she tell everything. You guys didn't get that story until 8 years later. Why when people start talking about the children of the world, you know, I don't say that, children of the world, why you guys didn't get that story way before it came out and it was a hot topic? So you guys, you gotta just be biased and just don't get in the middle of it. Don't get in the middle of it. Don't take no sides. Because I had a very tough question for everybody that's on social media that be watching and that support us and all of that. My question to you guys are, God forbid this, what I'm about to say. What if everything that's being said is true? Now this is for the reaction channel, the new reaction channel. What are you guys going to do then? What would be your next step? Would you just come to the people and apologize and say, well, I was wrong? Because you're being so strong in your convictions, not really knowing the truth. Would that be enough? Just, oh, I was wrong. Move on. Let's move on. I was wrong. Everything I said. You know, that's why I said don't set yourself up like that. Because we have no idea what the truth is. None of us was there. None of us was there. We don't know what the truth is. And so I'm going to stay clear of it. I'm just going to talk about it, not take any sides, not be on any team, and feel free to just talk to people just like me. They just got questions, and we can take it either way. We can take it either way. If it's true, we can live with that. If it's not true, we can live with that. We don't just say so much stuff and put our foot in our mouth and all that stuff. You know, it's not necessary. Just leave room for everything. Leave you some wiggle room, as I say. Leave you some wiggle room. Don't let nobody put you in no box like that. And then when it comes to Coco, a lot of things Coco do. Y'all know Coco do a lot of things that just be ridiculous for a man, you know. But you all know he's childlike. Have you ever watched the behavior of a young teenage boy? They kind of giddy. They kind of act like a young teenage boy. And that's how he is. You know he was locked up at a very young age. So his life stopped at 15 when he went behind those walls, and he was in the penitentiary for all that time. So he behind time with a lot of stuff. So he's very childish. Even though he gets on his live today and say he never said laughed at the children and that kind of stuff. But we all saw it in live and living color. And he still have so many people that act just like he didn't say that, and they believe him saying that, oh, I didn't laugh. Oh, you did laugh. But, you know, we understand that you're silly. You're silly, so you get a pass to be silly. But you will have to definitely stop talking about other people's children. You can't do that. That's not allowed. You can't do that. Although you don't have any kids, you got nieces and nephews. You can't never do that again. Don't be talking about people's kids and never say that it's a child's fault and a child enjoy being taken advantage of when they 6 and 7 years old. Okay? So the only reason why I kind of like listen to Lele a little bit, because Latrice came and told everybody she was doing those things when she was like 6 and 7 years old. And I just think about her being, I can remember some things when I was a kid, but I can't remember everything that happened when I was like that age. But if I had been traumatized, I could remember stuff clearly if I was traumatized. But since I've been traumatized as a child, I cannot relate to that. I can't relate to that. So I have to just respect both ladies on their what they remember happened to them. And so I just wanted to come to you guys and talk about that, and I wanted to do a live because I'm driving, and I don't want to record. I just want this to be a live little setting where I'm talking about the things that I observe. And I hope that another thing I wanted to say to the new reaction channels, being out here for a year, I only tell you guys stuff from my experience. So being out here for a year, it was a group of us in the beginning, like last year, that was we was not for Team Latrice, but we was just for right. We was just for right. We were standing for right. That's how some of us felt, but some of us was for Team Trees. So it was like half and half. Some just was wanting to just get some of the negative reaction channel off that one person. We didn't do it for any rhyme or reason. Was not looking for anything in return. So I said that to say this to the new people. Latrice got her own group of people that she help out. She sell her promotions. If anybody want to shout out or want to be promoted. If it's 15 of you guys now standing up for her, coming out, really swinging for her and stuff like that, betting for her, don't look for anything in return because you will be disappointed. She might call out one person out of 15 people. But that's just her because, that's her prerogative, which, she can do what you want to do. So if you're going to hoop and holler and take such a strong stand about what is being said, then just be prepared to not receive anything on your end. And be able to walk in those shoes that you're trying on, Because I've been there and I've done that. When she came and told everybody, I'm speaking about Latrice, when she came and told everybody to stop talking about her and don't put her name in our titles and that kind of stuff, some of us was very relieved because that was a tough fight. That was a tough fight. It was a sigh of relief for myself and a few others. We was like, thank you, Jesus, because it was a never-ending story, boy. You hear me? We thought that thing was never going to end. It just kept coming and coming. Every turn, there was something else, something else, something else. You'd be like, wow. Wow. Every time, it was just something else. Every time you think you don't beat the devil down, here come another devil rearing his ugly head, something else, some more information. You didn't know this, I bet you didn't know that. It was just so much. And we were just overwhelmed. We were so defeated, guys. I'm gonna tell you, we were so done. But guess what? We never gave up. We never gave up. We kept fighting and tried to clear this girl's name. At least let people see some good sides of her, We was just trying so hard. And just for her to come out and say, I don't want y'all help. I think she had got mad at one person in the group and she just put us all down. And some of us, it was very welcome put down for some of us because we was tired. We was tired. Because there was so many negative channels coming up after this person against us. It was like 5 to 8 of us, and it was like 50 of them. So it was a tough battle. It was tough. So know what you're getting into. Know what you're getting into. I just say, you guys are new to the scene. You got fresh eyes. Try to stay neutral. Try to see it as you see it. See it for what it is. And don't be so strong in your stand. Know that we all can lie. Anybody can tell a lie. A lie don't care who tell it. Know that. And I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting on the Lord to reveal what he's going to reveal. And I'm going to be able to accept whatever happened. I'm not going to be no saying too much against anybody where I feel like a fool on either side. I'm going to stay open. So that way I won't get pulled into the plot thickens. No. I already went travel that road. And I'm glad to be out of that. It was tough because, you got eyes. You can see, you can hear, And when you go and you watch different things, you got judgment. You got the spirit of discernment. You don't need nobody to you got your eyes, everything. So that's the same thing when you listen to somebody's story or somebody doing their reactions. You can tell they're lying, or they putting too much into it, or you got a little common sense, right? That you don't need anybody to tell you everything. I know I don't. I'm really, really, really good at discipling things and dissecting things. I'm good. But just because I dissect it, that don't mean I need to speak on it. That don't mean I need to speak on it. I can just hold my opinion till it come out. And one thing that Lele do wrong, Latrice do wrong, and I saw Roz do wrong today. They always announce what they're getting ready to do. Give that person the chance to go set up or to get in front of the story. Just like yesterday, Lele went live to tell everybody when she got off work, she was finna do a tell-all story about what happened to her when she was a child. First thing Latrice do is do a live to tell the story again that she already told everybody. She wanted to reiterate on her story so everybody, that'll be fresh in our minds also. Okay? So then this morning, Roz come on Coco Live talking about she finna do something with India's name. She gonna put a picture up on something. Okay? Now, India already knows. Get ready, India. This girl finna put your picture on something. So, they always incriminate themselves. They always shoot themselves in the foot. It's an expression I like to use. They talk too much. They be telling too much. Granny is the type of person, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. You heard the slogan, just do it? That's me. I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to come and warn everybody. When I think I got a big story, I'm not going to come and tell everybody, ooh, I got a big story. Not unless I'm just using it for clickbait or something like that. But if I really got something, I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm just going to do the story. I'm just going to do the story. And that's how they should travel. Those are the streets that we're on. You should travel in such a way. You should represent being like a reaction channel is almost like a reporter. It's almost like a reporter. When a reporter think they got a story and we got other channels, they don't put it out there and tell everybody their story. They wait till time for them to go to work and then they deliver the story. So, that's what was on my heart this morning. And then another thing was kind of troubling is when I woke up this morning and I started Sunday school early. My Sunday school started at 8 o'clock in the morning. I turned on my YouTube just to check on my page. And I see people already live. I'm like, oh, man. The Lord only has one day, y'all. Some people serve him on Saturday, but I'm just saying the main day in my time always been Sunday. Sunday have always been the Lord's day, right? These people is up doing reactions and talking about this social media stuff. We got 24 hours in the day. You mean to tell me you can't even give God an hour of your time, 30 minutes of your time? You have to wake up, go take a shower, wash out your eyes, and go straight to social media and start talking about this mess that's on social media. Really, guys? That's why it's the devil's playground, because you guys don't give God no time. Y'all don't give God no time, and you be the main one on your platform say God this and God that, throwing God's name all around, but you can't even get up on Sunday morning and serve Him for 30 minutes. That makes no sense. You give God no time. 7 days in a week. 7 days, guys, and you all don't even see nothing wrong with that. And you say, I believe in God. But do you serve Him? Do you serve Him? That's disturbing to me. That makes me question myself. I know I'm out of I'm out of my circle. You know, I know I'm out of sorts as far as being out here on social media, because I'm definitely going to serve the Lord. I'm going to serve God first. God told me, put Him first in everything, and then everything else will fall into place. And that's what I live by. God says also, keep me in your mouth at all time, and I keep you in a perfect peace. I do that. I do that. Prayer continuously throughout the day, all day. I do that. I do that, guys. So these people that make you just want to just shake your head and see what they're doing, what's going on, I don't get it. I don't get it. But I tell you what, we are definitely living in the last days, and you all need to get on the right side now. Instead of worrying about Latrice and Coco and Roz and those people, y'all better get on the right side of God, good and evil. That's the side you better, that's what you need to be thinking about. What side are you on? Between God and the devil. That's what's going to count. That's what it all boils down to. This social media thing, this vanity, this too shall pass. It's going to disappear just like everything else. Just like everything else. So, I'm just going to keep loving on my people and loving on anybody that want my love. You got it. You got it. I'm not on nobody's side. If you want to come and subscribe to my page, there my page is, but this is what you're going to get. I'm not riding for nobody, because I'm not going to be looking like a fool when the truth come out. I don't know what to believe because I was not there. It is not my business to believe anything. If you call yourself entertainment, and you want to get in and entertain people, show people how you cook and how you do cartwheels and that kind of, that's entertainment. So yes, your channel is entertainment. But when it gets personal, that's when I take a step back. It ain't for me to judge. It's not for me to judge. But when it comes to I know how I feel about children, because I told you guys I've been an educator. I've been a nanny. I have a lot of kids in my family. I'm real strict when it comes to children. I don't play by kids, nobody's kid. I don't play by kids. I would never just stand back and watch a child get hurt or see a child get ready to cross the street and the car's coming without saying something. I would never do that. So I'm just telling you guys, y'all better get ready for this one, because like I told you, it's going to be big. I don't know which way big, but it's going to be big either way. It's going to be big that people have been lying on this person all this time, and she's been telling the truth. And it's going to be big if everything we've been hearing been the truth. It's going to be big either way. So guys, I just ask you guys, please stand clear. Stay clear. Don't take a side. Let's just wait and see what happens. Let's wait and see. If nothing come of it, then nothing come of it. But it's going to always be in the back of our mind, was it true? So I hope God give us some resolution. I hope God reveal it all, so we can move on. Because they don't put us all into this saga. This big saga of this lady's life. And I can't blame anybody for that except for her, because that's how she made herself famous. Just sharing her life with everybody. Sharing her life with everybody, you know? So that's how we all got pulled into it. And a lot of people got pulled into it the same way I got pulled into it. She said she's a comedian. A lot of people like to laugh. Comedian. So that's what you think of when you see comedian in front of somebody's name. You think it's something that's going to make you laugh. A lot of people got pulled into it for skits because they like acting. They like to see people act. A lot of people got pulled into it. But now look at us. We is so deep in the middle of this thing right here. Now here come all the ugly truth coming out. Stuff that we never known. Something that we never knew. Something that we never thought. But here we are. We all caught up in this delusion. Or is it real? And we know the devil came to kill, steal, and destroy, and to deceive. So we just don't know. I mean, it's very insulting for someone to play on your intelligence, you know? As far as, is this real? What would be so strange if it all just went away and nobody never found out the truth? We'll be like, and we did all of that infighting, turning against each other. Do you guys see how we're fighting each other? I don't understand that. Why are we so angry at each other? Why do we have to have a favorite person? Why do we have to be on a team? I don't think we watch our television the other way. I think when we was watching TV, before social media came about, I think that when the movie went off, then it was just over with, right? But with this social media thing, it never ends. It gets a continual, never-ending story of this one person's life. And this is going to be welcoming for me to just see somebody else talk about their life. It don't have to be so crazy. It don't have to be evil. It can just be a romantic thing, you know, a love story. It can be that. I love that lady named B Love, how she go around and just eat. Look how many people love food. That lady got a million followers just like Latrice. And the only thing she do is ride around eating. So everybody ain't with all this drama. And I just hate cause when the plot thickens on this saga right here, it get darker and darker. That's what I don't like. I don't like that part. I mean, guys, y'all know they have really taken us down a dark path on this one. Everything was fine until they started talking about them darn babies. And that's when all the lights went off. It got really dark. It got really, really dark. It got really dark. So I'm like, wow. Oh, Lord, just let this be over with so we can move on. I pray that for everybody. And the people that need help, let them get help, you know. But back to that other lady I was talking about, Lele. I was thinking about when she showed everybody her apartment, they started talking about how dirty the apartment was. I thought you guys were just mostly concerned that she have a place to live. Where did it go to? Look how dirty it is. We already know that part. When she lived with Coco, they neither one of them clean up. You guys are just something else. I think you guys just look for wrong. You just look for wrong. And that's why Latrice is always trying to prove to you guys that she's telling the truth or about it, because y'all be holding people's feet to the fire. And it's just a shame that you guys are that way, because you know we all got skeletons. And y'all be holding people's feet to the fire. That thing is not right. That is not right how y'all be holding people's feet to the fire. Like you ain't got no wrong going on in your family. You know everybody got something going on in their life and their family that they don't want nobody to know about. You know? It's a shame, guys. Y'all got to do better. We got to do better. Like I said, get right. Because, you know, we're living in the last days. And when God called you to the judgment seat, He going to question you about everything that you're doing. He going to be like, okay, Granny, Why should I let you go up and why should I let you go down? What did you do to help the world be a better place? Well, I stood up for this lady named Latrice. When everybody was coming up against her, I did that, Lord. And just to find out that Latrice, went in the other direction. He's like, God gonna say, well, you know what Latrice is right now, right? I'll be like, yes, Lord, I do know. But I thought I was right. I thought I was right. That's how, that's why they always say, never assume anything because you make a ASS out of you and me. Assume me, you and me. So anyway, guys, when it's time for the judgment seat, can nobody take that seat but you. You got to answer for everything that you do. And you guys walking around here being so evil and so mean, running background checks on people, putting people's business out on the street, you know, all that old stuff. Why are you doing all of that? Why are you guys doing all that? Coming to these different pages. I be in the bushes for myself because I have my own platform. And for us to have stuff to talk about. But I'm not calling India and Legend and Trees and nobody to tell them what I saw in the bushes. We got you guys are so loyal and so dedicated to these people. You all are doing that. Y'all real team players, you know. Guess what I seen over on Granny's page? She was talking about you today, and this is what she said. A full report. Why you guys doing that? You know that we get paid money to do this, right? Let us do our own research. We get paid for this. You all are not getting anything. Now God saying don't be a busybody. That's being a busybody to me. You all think because I'm talking about something, I'm being a busybody. I think when you carry a bone, you bring a bone. That's a busybody. That's what I think. So let's just show you how people's definition of things are so off. People don't see things in the same manner. And you guys can just lighten up and just find it in your heart to just look at things from more than one. It'd be great. You're gonna be everything one way. You do not need anybody. I told you guys, I don't know how to view stuff. Guys, that's a straight line. Keep going straight. But I'm looking right at it. I see it myself. We just that far gone where we need people to tell us everything, guys. We can't call a spade a spade. For real. And why we so mean to each other? Why we always try to, like, Granny, you said some good things about Latrice today, so that means you for Team Latrice. Granny, you said something nice about Roz, so that means you are Team Roz. For real? Oh, you said something nice about Coco, so you gotta be Team Coco. Listen to that. Does that make any sense? No, it does not. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. I'm not on anybody's team. I talk good about everybody because I'm a good person. I have a good spirit. I don't think evil, mean thoughts of people. You can't change who I am. I see the good in everybody. Sometimes I mess up because I always give people the benefit of the doubt. But I'm not the only one this way. All you guys that's following all these different influencers, Latrice, y'all give her the benefit of the doubt. Y'all believe everything she say because y'all been following her for so long. Y'all saw her hardship. Y'all saw her when she was really struggling with those kids when she first started 8 years ago. But y'all know once she got the money and she came up a little bit, I heard you guys say she changed. She changed. She's not the same person that you all fell in love with. But yet and still, y'all still hold your opinions of her. You still see her as the struggling lady with the small children trying to figure it out. Y'all still see her that way. And she's doing so many things that's very disappointing. You know, she's doing a lot of things. She's cursing. Well, I'm not saying cursing is bad, guys. Wait a minute, let me finish that. You know, she's doing a lot of talking about sex all the time, and she going to these clubs where they having these orgies. She's doing a lot of things that mothers and grandmothers would not approve of. But y'all still stand right there and be like, she does no wrong. Same with Roz. Roz, she get off Latrice and she started on Muffin. She started on India. And y'all don't say, okay, Roz, you know, let's come on, Roz, let's not talk about anybody else. Don't add nobody else to this. Let's not talk about nobody. Let's just talk about you. Y'all still just all for Roz coming on my channel. I'm Team Roz. You ain't got to announce that to me. I don't care who team you on. What you better do is get right with God. Because Roz can't get you to heaven. But Roz can't carry you straight to hell. And that's the same with Latrice. Latrice can't get nobody into heaven. But she can definitely take you straight to hell. You know? And that goes with any man. God is not man. Well, he should lie. I believe God's word. I stand on the word. And I love it. That's you guys, if you guys get could see life through my eyes, it's a beautiful thing. Because we love people and we don't see bad in people. But we know food though. You can't play us for no food. We see what we see. Even though somebody was telling me about somebody and they were speaking all this ill will, like, ooh, you're not going to like that person. I'm going to try to find out why did they say that? Why are they trying to keep me from this person? That's how my mind works. I'm not going to be just led by my nose. I got my own mind. I can see things for myself. But some people in such a bad way, they believe everything somebody say. And they be taking them to the cleaners. They be running circles around them. That's sad. They be taking them to the cleaners. I feel bad for those people. But when I look at the world and see how many different people there are with different opinions, people got different opinions, but some of us think just alike. That's the weirdest thing. But I'm almost to my destination. I done rambled on for like 45 minutes. And I just wanted to talk while I was driving. And I hope you guys get something out of what I'm saying. I just want everybody to understand that I love everybody. I take no sizes. I see the good and bad and ugly on all sizes. I'm not going to stand so strong on anybody's story. I'm going to find out for myself. I'm going to wait to the end. I want to see for myself before I start calling it. I might have the best reaction channel when it's all over with than anybody because I never took a stand. I'm just waiting to see what way the hammer gonna come down. I want to see what way the hammer gonna come down. I don't want to be on nobody's team. It feels so good. I feel so free because I can talk about everybody and nobody look at me any differently because this is what I've been doing the whole time. I talk about everybody. So guys, you know I love you guys and I would definitely be back at 8 o'clock. I can't wait to see some of these comments you guys put up because I couldn't read your comments while I was driving, but I hope you guys wasn't too mean to me, okay? I hope some of my moderators came in and blocked if y'all said anything too mean. Because Granny got feelings now. Don't be just saying anything. Because words do hurt. But I'll be back at 8 o'clock p.m. for my story time. Oh wow. It just said I was not even connected. So I don't know how much y'all heard. I went to this dead zone, I guess. But anyway, I'm done. I'm reaching my destination now. I gotta turn off my live because I'm picking somebody up. But I will see you guys this evening at 8 o'clock, and I hope you all caught gist of what I was saying. Okay, guys? Granny love you guys. I'll talk to you all later.